All right, hello again. This is Trice Majestus, and we're back exploring. It's too bad Emma didn't make it to the station. That's sad. Let me wait. Hopefully everybody from the previous stream will make it into this stream. Huh? Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Oh, 150 arcs today. Nice.
Oh, yeah? I didn't look at how much it told me I was getting. I just opened it up, so a bonus, and
Yeah.
deleted the message.
All right, let's get up to. Too bad Emma didn't make it to the station. That
just sucks. They need to give you enough crap to, at least for one fill up, teach them how to use it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, they should give you like enough
Okay. I got the target off you, Lynn.
Material.
Okay, dope.
Engage.
I got confused. I was looking at Zolta. And I was like, that's not where I'm headed.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you getting any echoes or anything through my headset?
Not currently.
Okay.
Get yourself a new headset?
No. The reason why you were catching echoes and stuff is because my volume was high enough that my mic would pick up your voice.
Oh, okay.
I don't have it set to push to talk anymore, so just making extra short this time.
Gas station.
Gas station. Hopefully the new folks from the previous video will show up in this one.
Yeah.
Alright. System map.
Every time I enter the graphics settings, I always find something else
System map.
that improves the game. It's insane.
We own a star. Okie dokie. Time to go. Engage.
Preparing for war.
So,
I'm going to try to multitask this time. I'm going to watch a football game and fly elite. Watch me face plant into a planet.
watching Monday Night Football, are we? Huh?
Yeah, I'm going to watch, see if the Browns can make history.
Oh, by winning a game?
Yeah. Well, they have won. They've won like 8 in a row.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah, they're in the second position in their division.
Oh, wow. They really are going for history this year.
Yeah. They had to break over a dozen records already if they did that.
They have.
Yeah, figured.
Look at all the ice falls.
Kansas City is my real team, but you know, I kind of like the underdogs. I was for the Chicago Bears for a while when they couldn't win nothing, and then it's like, dang, I'm gonna have to give up on you boys.
remember yesterday I made an offhand joke about me. I need to stop going to west a bit or I'll end up in Colonia?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it appeared evidently that wasn't so much of a joke, but an inevitability. So, I'm heading back east.
Did you end up in Colonia?
Almost. In fact, that the market that says has the engineer keeps getting closer and closer. I'm like, that
System
doesn't
map.
look all that far away. I better go back the other way.
Hey, we own the system. That's nice.
And terraformable number 1.
That's also nice. Nothing else on the first star. Second star is not a type that tends to have terraformables, so... Alright, just the one.
Yep.
Mapping we will go... mapping we will go...
So I'm gonna head slightly northeast a few
Well,
thousand.
since you're that close, you might as well fly over there and get that one engineer. All you gotta do is turn in some data.
Yeah, I know, but I'll do that later. Then
There we go.
Then I'll send it to economy. Slot the course back to the station. Then when I'm within
You
a
too, or
couple
are
of
you
days.
making fun of me?
You know, I did the whole previous stream and I never looped. This stream, the first planet I approach, I loop.
Yeah, well, maybe it's all the...
You did a whole stream and didn't loop?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Well, I was flying drunk, so...
He didn't have nobody chattering in his ear.
You know, it's hard to see the HUD when you're this, close to this
Probes
core.
away.
Yeah.
Oh, don't do center.
Oh, okay.
Thank God we go opposite.
I did left and right.
I did center.
Alright, I'll put one down the opposite side. And maybe those 4 probes will add up to 100%. If not, I'll shoot one right down the middle.
I thought Lynn does the middle one.
She does, but she's at 90 degrees off from me.
Oh, okay.
Hey, we got it.
We got it. We managed to only do 4 shots and get it, so... Away we go.
Damn.
Engage.
Preparing for war.
Yeah, I seen that probe and I thought, shit. And I seen it just after I pulled the trigger on my probe. I'm like, okay. Thank God we go opposite.
But B3C2 thought it was funny that I was flying drunk.
Are you drunk?
I was. I'm a lot more sober now than I was then.
The rule of thumb is 8 hours from bottle to throttle.
Oh no. 8 minutes.
Well, if anything happens, then I'll know who to blame.
I wish I had a bottle of brandy on my ship.
Oh my God, no, we don't need you drunk.
It takes a lot to get me drunk.
Sure it does.
Alrighty then. We got our gas station. We own 2 stars. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Oh, didn't ask you, and you may have said, and I may have overlooked it. Did you get any work done on your display, your monitor display desk shelf?
None at all. I didn't even get out to the garage the second day. The first day I wore myself out so much dragging stuff out there.
Yeah?
I didn't even go out there the second day.
Whoa, damn, buddy. You are a little tipsy there.
Who, me? Nah.
You shot right there in front of me, like...
Complete.
That's just normal for him, though.
Oh, look, asteroids.
I get rid of it.
Alright. Actually, the hardest part when I was drunk was dealing with the FSS.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. I can see that being a problem.
Did you have to close one eye?
No, it's just I tended, to move the mouse a little too much. Hey, Emma!
Welcome back, Commander.
Yeah, Elite does sometimes have its stability problems. Just go back and try again.
Complete.
But yeah, playing the tutorials will make you a better pilot, make you aware of more of the things that can go wrong in the system without it costing you anything. System map.
It's just time.
Yeah, but it's time spent learning. So Sadler Bob was here, and he only got the star. Okay,
Off you go.
not that he
Welcome to the game,
missed
Emma.
much. And just to give you an idea, Emma, here, let me put the X. That's not what I want. That's the button I want. And then I want this. Come on. There we are. Just to give you an idea, this is one of the biggest ships in the game.
It is the Imperial Coda.
I exit out and it won't.
Okay.
I'm a boy, by the way. I made the account and it said the wrong.
Put the name wrong. Okay.
Okay. We're just gonna call you M then.
Okay. Emma it is.
But
Mr. M.
yeah, this ship is about 100 times the size of a Sidewinder, approximately.
Is it the light of the star, or did you change your paint color?
No, it's the light of the star. That is. Oh
Okay.
shoot! And I just fired a heat sink.
Oh, man. Did you fire a heat sink, or did the noob fire a heat sink?
He did. He is wrong. Keep it.
I did.
Oh.
I have it on a very sensitive button on my joystick, and
Oh, okay.
that's the second time tonight I've hit it. System map.
You know, we're pretty far from the base.
So,
You? System
Means
map.
you can't replenish those things.
Sure, I can.
he gets
System map.
creative. He can make them.
Oh, you can craft those?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, already been through that. Okay. All right, on to the next system. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for jump.
So, sideys are cheap.
Yep.
Really cheap.
Yeah, learn all the lessons you can while you're in a sidey.
Yep.
Yeah, the only way you can cheat that part is if you have friends sitting on the outside of the newbie section that's going to teach you how to do it.
Yep.
Like I had two waiting on the outside of the newbie section, talking me through it.
Fuel scoping.
That's about the only way you can cheat
Yeah,
and not go through all of them.
this game does have a fairly steep learning curve when you're learning how to fly ships, which is why you want to start in a small, cheap ship anyway.
Yep.
That way, when you make mistakes, and it's definitely not if, it's when you make mistakes, they don't cost you quite so much.
Yep.
That can happen. And I'm going to assume you're on Windows 10 with
Yeah.
Feature Pack 2004, because that's when that really started happening bad.
Oh, I gotta get these doggone.
No, you don't. I got them.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah. It doesn't like you Xing out the Steam client to the launcher.
Does it? Yeah. When Microsoft did something on Windows Feature Set 2004, which really just, I mean, it broke a lot of things. Which is why they stopped pushing out 2004.
If you can't exit the normal way with the commands, then you'll have to alt-tab delete and use the task manager to close it out.
No, you can't even get that far. Windows 2004, when you have a graphics crash, you crash the whole machine.
Oh, okay.
All right, line up for the next one. Engage.
Ready when you are, sir.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for jump.
Did you ever did any thinking? Did you want to go? You know, if we go to the nebula, there's going to be people that went there.
You know, I don't really care where we go.
Okay. Because we're fixing to have to make a decision, straight on out, or, you know.
Wherever. I'm easy.
Because we already did like close to 3, 4, 5,000 light years so far. So.
Fuel scoping.
Yep.
System scan.
Oh, gas station. Gas station. Get your gas
We're
here.
back. We're about 28 jumps from the end of our first link. That's the reason why I said that.
Actually,
we own
if
2
you
stars.
go to another nebula over there, you might be lucky. I doubt it's been entirely mapped and scanned because of its location. Not a heavily traveled area.
Yeah, I got the next system. Engage.
Ready to go.
Engage.
Only reason why I was going to is because of the Statue of Liberty Nebula.
All right, catch you when you get back on, Emma.
Space.
Or M.
See if you can change your name too, or else we're going to call you a girl's name. We're old and we forget. Either that or you'll be saying, I'm not a girl. Here all this time, Trace thought he was being chivalrous and helping a young lady.
Oh, well.
Fuel scoping.
It's the internet. You can't assume these things.
Can't assume anything these days.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Crocodile Dundee. When they told him he wasn't a girl, he reaches up to the person's dress. He says, "Oh, You're not a Sheila. Been waiting for him to cancel out that movie because of that little comment. Well, he must be all behind the star.
A lot of stuff's out at the B Star.
Yeah, I'm on the wrong side of the star to get it.
Oh, it's okay. I'm almost done with it.
Thank you, sir.
Well, there it is.
System scan complete.
System map.
Oh.
Yeah,
Thanks,
Sylvia Frost got the stars. Oh, and everything else. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, anything good? Nope,
Not
nothing
right.
good. Okay, on to the next. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Should have known M was a guy. Didn't do the tutorials, didn't read the manuals. Just went out and flew.
Yeah. Especially when it kind of forces you into the tutorial right at the start.
Yeah.
You can't miss it.
Well, M is also young because apparently he was in class
Oh, okay.
while he was, starting the game up. So, my guess
Not
is
a good time to be starting up.
yeah. So my guess he was doing classwork from home.
I got the... Ooh, thank you, Elite. I thought I had the hyperspace bug.
Yeah, Orange Sidewinder would have sucked at that point.
Yeah.
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, there's 24 in here. Looks like they're all icy. Maybe a few high metals.
But mostly ice.
Mostly icy.
Lots and lots of ice.
Get your eyes free. Well, we could have snow cones there, Commander.
Bunch of frozen nuts. Yep.
Oh, guys, don't get me laughing. I can't hit the target. Oh, good God, I bounced all the way around it. Oh,
System scan
jeez.
complete.
System map.
You just do that on purpose.
Well, yeah, you better believe it. All right, we own it all. Well, that's good. Anything good?
And the first two's not terraformable. Everything else is ice balls.
Yeah, but I'm checking them anyway because technically you could still find terraformable ice balls.
Yeah.
No, not here. I believe so. Let me double check that. Let's see. Codex. Discoveries. Astronomical bodies.
Water, high metal, rocky. No, that's terraformable. Yeah, that's
Ice.
terraformable.
No, ice farm. Rocky. No. Rocky. Where? Rocky ice? No. Ice. No. Okay, none in this sector yet, anyway. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I'm not going to count it out. We could have a Hoth somewhere.
Yeah. Ready when you are, sir.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for warp.
And there's no telling. Elite may change something.
Yeah.
Because they learned something from NASA.
I figure if it has an atmosphere, it can eventually be in a terraformable area. Crap, I ran out of water.
I always thought there's no real reason for ice worlds not to be impossible to be terraformable. I mean, they're made of mostly water.
Gas station.
Yep. They're made of mostly water.
Water. So, it should be possible,
System map.
at least in the real universe, anyway.
And that's what this is based off of. Well,
Yeah.
we own a star. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing to fold space.
There we go.
Did you get you another water?
Got me another water, yep.
Okay, I was gonna say, if you don't have one, when we get somewhere it's got 20 planets or something, hop up and run and get you a bottle of water.
Welcome back, Em.
Welcome back, Em.
Welcome back, Commander.
Now, some things you can do to mitigate that.
Fuels complete.
I'm assuming you have an NVIDIA card, because that seems to be what Microsoft broke the most, was the NVIDIA integration. Is you can go into the NVIDIA control panel and set the graphics preferences for maximum performance. That will take care of it about 80% of the time. The other 20% it's still going to do it on you. But at least it will do it less often. And the other thing I would suggest doing is upgrading to the absolute latest NVIDIA drivers, because it seems to be somewhat more stable when it comes to Windows 10. But this is one of those things where Microsoft made a change and it just sucks.
It wasn't for the best.
Yeah.
This is so nice.
And the change was in the .NET code. So Microsoft has been patching their .NET like every other day to try and get this to go away. And every time they do, some things get better, some things get worse. NVIDIA has to come out with a new driver to take care of the worst of it. Ugh, it's been interesting.
System scan complete.
System map.
Looks like we own this puppy.
We own it. Anything good?
Just to double check, did you manually
good.
key some your Super Cruise to a button?
Engage.
Because the default
Charging
settings
FTL.
don't have it set to a button, and you need that.
I'm so glad I had my friends to help me along with it, or I'd probably thrown my hands up a long time ago.
Yes, I am, ma'am.
System scan.
Going to miscellaneous, what is it, miscellaneous driving options,
Fuels complete.
and see if you have Super Cruise keyed to bind it to a button.
System map. Okay, we own yet another useless star.
Oh, come on now. Don't be such a hard nose. Don't be so negative.
True. It's not entirely useless. It did refuel me.
Yeah.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
You could be out here hunting and picking. I need a fuel star. I need a fuel star.
Do you have the Super Cruise built bind it to a key.
Actually, why don't I show that once I get to the next system?
Yeah, okay. Don't worry, Trace Justice will show you in a second. Sorry, Trace.
Well, it's easier for him to show where that stuff's located at than sit there trying to read your mind and not know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's, yep.
Fuel scooping.
So let me
That's,
scoop and
that's
get out of the
key.
star.
Yeah, there's
That's
27 in here.
command
You
you
go
can't
show
live
them and I'll
without.
pick them up.
Fuel scooping complete.
That's just a command you can't live without. And for some
50%.
reason, the developers didn't think we needed it.
But he's kind
All
of
right.
been flying, so surely he's had it somewhere.
Yeah.
All
All right, hold on, guys.
ran into
Let me
it
show
range.
them here. All right, so you hit from within the game. You hit escape. You go to options. In here in controls, and what is it? Flight miscellaneous.
Yeah, I think so.
You really want to have bindings for supercruise and hyperspace jump, and they are different. Hyperspace jumps you to the next system. Supercruise puts you up into supercruise. And for whatever reason, in the base command files, they don't have both of these mapped.
The hyper space and whatnot they do, but not the super cruise.
Although that was listed as a bug, so I don't know, they might have fixed that and put a default binding in there.
Oh, okay.
So that may have been fixed, because it seemed to work just fine in the tutorial. When I went through the tutorial with Darkwing.
Okay. But your bindings are saved across. You have your options.
Yeah, but it was part of the
transferred over.
part of the tutorial to go to Supercruise. So I think they may have fixed that binding.
Mm.
But that's where the binding is. And you can go through. I mean, there are just so many things you can bind in here.
Yep.
It's well worth going through and looking at everything and taking the time to set up your controls the way you want to fly the ship.
And if you plan to land on any planets in the future, you're going to have to bind all the controls for the SRV because they're not really set at all.
Well, they weren't. That may have been fixed. That was a bug at the
okay.
time. I don't, because I already have a bindings file, I don't know whether they broke it again or not, or whether they fixed it. I can't tell that.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize they considered that a bug.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
okay.
That was considered a bug. A lot of stuff that they had that was unbound was considered a bug for being unbound. I don't know how much of it they fixed, but
I thought that was just them just being nonchalant about it.
no, they
But okay, if they considered it a bug, maybe it's fixed.
you know, they'll figure it this way. I mean, you're going to want to change your key bindings and your control bindings to make it so that you can most easily fly the ship, which means you're probably going to be doing the tutorials 5, 6, 7, or 8 times so that you can fly the ship, fly the ship the way you are most comfortable flying the ship. So you're basically customizing the game to how you most easily play. And that, which makes it, far more easy to enjoy the game if you customize the game to fit you.
Yep.
Even so, there's still a heck of a learning curve. Alright, okay, everything's
Terraformable
system map.
rocky. Terraformable water. Terraformable high matter content. Ooh, 3 terraformables. Nice.
It's all ours, sir, but I don't see nothing worth going out to.
No, doesn't look that way. The last one I thought might have a chance, but nope. All right.
I have to
Away we
travel
go.
43,000 light seconds, but
Preparing
for
for jump.
a vacuum terraformable, a water terraformable, and a high metal terraformable, sure. I'm going out there. Not leaving that behind.
It's a hard game to just jump in and fly. Because there is a lot of skill involved in actually flying.
There's a lot of things to learn, but I find the learning curve isn't that big. When people
Watch
say
out for the
learning
binary.
curve,
Yeah, I came over the top of it.
System scan complete.
And that's it. 4 stars.
Fuel scooping complete.
I mean, some of the
More like-
tutorials I've done 16 times.
wow.
Well, especially the fighting tutorials. I mean,
Oh, okay.
dogfighting's a pain. System map.
And that last mission is a real pain to do that in the Sidewinder.
Yeah. All right, we own
That's
4 stars.
Ready when you are, sir.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Charging FTL.
So, getting out and doing the combat tutorials. You do them until you've mastered them.
Yep.
Except maybe the last one.
Yeah. That last
Well, it's
one
better
is...
to blow up in the beginner circle than it is out here in the...
Yeah.
Yeah, the further you get in the game, the more expensive it becomes to get blown up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just like right
It
now,
will
Trace and I
happen,
and our...
though. Let's
It's just
make
like
this
right
clear.
now, Trace and I and our cutters, it cost us 44 million credits for a rebuy.
Oh, but let's make it clear. It will happen.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you leave. You will blow up at some point.
Many
Doesn't
points.
matter how careful you are, it will happen at some time.
Oh, I've already got one, so... What?
I haven't blown up.
Not
I've
once.
come close.
Even from a jerk in open, you haven't?
Nope. Because I never played in open.
Oh, okay.
My friends already warned me about going in open and we went into private.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't have people to help me at the beginning, so I ended up going into open and got ganked.
Yeah. Getting ganked on top of the Farseer pad when you don't even have a chance isn't a fun experience.
See, I don't understand how... Was you in our group at the time?
Me?
Yeah.
No. I
Okay.
was, you were out in deep space.
Oh, okay. You were still playing in the open then. Okay.
Yep.
System scan complete.
System map.
Okey-doke. Oh, these may look... Oh, come on.
Mini Watto got the first star.
Oh, we got 3.
Nice.
And he didn't FSS them or get them.
Alright, 4, 5, and 6. So I'll do the flybys on 4 and 5. And map 6.
Okay, I'll get 4 and 5 then. Pop it home. And meet you at 6.
Yep.
It's about time. And I've got just the what do you call that? The high money systems picked, you know. A, F, K, and G. It's beginning to think, what the heck did Frontier do?
It's only high probability. Doesn't mean there's anything there.
Yep.
That looks like a loop of shame.
That's just a nosedive.
Oh, okay, well this is a loop of shame. why that went by that planet so fast. I didn't even have time to slow down.
Ernest, Ernest says Christmas. Look at the air brakes.
There are times I wish I had air brakes on this thing.
It'd be nice. Even some flaps would be handy. Oh my gosh. Give me some flaps, man.
Although I have definitely noticed that I tend to do loops of shame far more often in the cutter than I do
It's
in
a bigger ship.
the smaller ships. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm sure
yeah,
if
but
you
it's
were-
kind of like the Cadillac here.
If you were flying an Anaconda, you probably have similar issues.
Probably. All right. I got a pretty look at 4, heading for 5.
Surface scan.
I can't believe you still think the Anaconda is as big as the cutter.
No, but it's big enough.
Well, it's big enough that it certainly has some big ship issues.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't like the Anaconda because the nose sticks so far out there in front.
Oh,
It's a good way to get in
actually,
trouble.
that's why I like the Anaconda.
Yeah,
Let you orientate the ship better.
some people like the big nose, and some people like a short
And you get
nose.
to see the paint job, too.
I don't care about paint jobs. Kind of goes along with stickers.
The thing that sometimes drives me nuts with the cutter is remembering how much ship is behind me.
Yeah.
There's a ton. There's a
Yeah.
half a football field.
Oh, there's more than half a
smacked
football
it.
field.
You smacked the ship turning it in one of the stations before we left the bubble.
Oh, I'm always smacking
with
the
your
tail.
pylon. Yeah.
I am always smacking the tail going in and out of stations.
Yeah, but Phil, you done your share of smacking ships. We sat there and watched you trying to go out the envelope and just knock the little
Yep.
piss out of several little critters there trying to get out of the way of the big ship. Just bonk, tonk.
Well, they shouldn't get in the way of a freight truck.
Mhm. I hope you don't drive in real like that.
It's like trying to brake check a semi.
Yeah.
You do it enough, one of those times you're going to hit the brake just a little too hard, and the semi's going to come right through the behind of your
Yep.
car.
Yeah. I find it funny that people think that just because they bigger,
All right.
have bigger, better
Have a
brains.
good night, Em.
Good night. Have a good day, or whatever, wherever you're from.
Yep. Good night, day or whatever.
All right. Have a good night.
Good night.
Where's Anthony?
I don't know where Anthony is.
Don't know. He's not around.
All right. Here's number 5.
He's probably lurking in the shadows.
He said he was going to be busy for 3 days. Are we still within that time frame? I think so.
I think it's just with his work. He could listen and watch, type and chat, but he couldn't fly.
Oh, okay.
All right. Heading for number 6, which I believe is the one I'm going to map.
Yes, sir. Coming up on 5.
Wave as we go by. High five.
Hi. You see, Granny's putt-putting up against the planet so I don't loop it.
I did a real nice job approaching that one that time.
Yeah.
It's a good night. I picked up, been picking up a subscriber a night recently, which I really appreciate. Thank you very much.
Pretty good.
Yeah, yeah. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers. It does help other people find me. As do the likes. Raises me up in the YouTube algorithm.
Surface
Yeah.
scan complete.
So if you do find that you like the content I'm producing, please subscribe and hit that like button so that other people can join us and share the experience. Of course, if you don't like it, well, I'm sorry.
To each their own.
Yeah.
But M said his dad told him to go to bed.
Uh-oh.
My
So that
guess is...
tells me that he's not very old.
No.
Uh-oh.
And given that it's the time of night it is here,
Yep.
You better picture me for mature audience only.
Well, for all we know, he could be West Coast or something.
no, if his
Oh,
dad's
wait,
sending
no,
him
no, I
base
mean
to bed, he's
in
east.
another country.
He could be Europe or East Coast. More
Yeah.
likely East Coast.
Oh, you think?
Well, if he's
It
getting
is
sent to
almost
bed.
9, so-
Yeah, it's 9
yeah.
o'clock. 9 o'clock on a school night, are you kidding?
Yeah.
You know, it's midnight in England right now, so...
Yeah.
Actually, apparently it's 2
Definitely
o'clock in the
well
morning.
Okay, so it's from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Best of the 3 planets mapped. Didn't actually take all that long. Set a new, jump into next system.
The high metal contents are worth 1,876,000 credits.
Nice.
Yeah. Times 3.
That's a lot.
I love that ×3 part.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my bubble busted when that's over with. When we go back to normal pay, it's gonna be like, oh crap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is such a drag.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, next target selected. So, oh,
Yeah, well, except you're far enough away at this point that oh, there you are. You
well,
just
it showed you.
you just became a real ship again.
That's because I stopped. I found out if I keep coming towards you, it shows my ship.
Okay. All right, I got the target. Let's get moving on.
Okay.
Engage.
Okay.
Drive charge.
Preparing to fold space.
Bend around there. Show me that target. Come on, you can do it. There you go.
What's that you say? Get a bender on?
Well, I was coming towards you, and the target's above and behind me, so I had to keep bending, but I went ahead and engaged my jump, and it's like, come on. Get around there. Oh, no, I wouldn't be drinking and flying in Elite, no.
Fuel scooping.
I have enough problems.
Yeah, bad things happen, especially in an elite. You don't need to be drunk for bad things to happen either.
No,
So-
actually, I've had more bad things happen when I wasn't than when I was.
Ooh, that was an rocky, icy world, but it was red and black.
But
Pretty
the
weird
landable?
color. I don't know. I'm in the FSF right now.
Oh, okay.
I just know it was a weird color.
System scan complete.
System map.
It's ours.
It is ours. Now let's see if there's anything good.
When you get after the number 9, look at it. That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah, that is a kind of an odd color for a rocky ice.
Yeah.
The closest one to terraformable would be Planet 7, but it's not. Alright. Away we go. Engage.
Up and away.
Frameshift
Up,
drive.
up and away in my beautiful balloon. Yeah, my wife made basically cooked a ham in wine the other night,
Yeah.
and she does it rarely enough.
Fancy.
Fuel complete.
Yeah, I mean it's not hard to do. You put
Yeah.
Temperature critical.
you put the sliced up ham inside an oven cooking bag, pour in the wine, and cook it.
Yep.
It comes out delicious. But she had a half a bottle of wine left over, and it was kind of sitting in there, and it was, I know if I,
Going flat.
yeah, it'll go bad if it just sits in there. So I had half a bottle of wine tonight, and it was quite enjoyable.
Going flat. Can't have the wine going flat. No, sir. No, sir.
Well, so we finished that off rather nicely.
Yeah. Okay, where's this? Oh, you must have found it.
Complete.
System map. So I get to it. Yeah, she chooses these really nice, delicious wines for flavoring the hams when she does it. And so it's like, I got this wonderful, delicious, either a white or a rosé to finish off. And but there's nothing good here, so on we go.
Yes, sir.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Preparing for jump.
So half a bottle of wine is enough to make me tipsy for an hour, half an hour to an hour. Then it's gone.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Speaking of which, I still need to clean out my scotch glass.
You still ain't got that done?
No!
Okay.
System scan complete.
Yes.
Gas station. Gas station. Get your gas, yeah.
Fuel scoop complete.
I generally don't like to have scotch on a work night. System map. I also don't like to drink too many nights in a row. Alright, got the next one lined up. Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Charging FTL.
Although I like this time of year because this time of year the local liquor store runs a special.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they do special buys on scotch,
Oh, okay.
and so I end up going down there and browsing through, trying to figure out which is the rare scotch that's there for cheap this year.
Trace is like a kid in a candy store.
You know, it's really, really hard not overspending.
Yeah.
Yeah, which, especially when things are priced like $14 a bottle or whatever the sale they have on those.
Well, generally it's running, you know, a couple $100 bottle of scotch running for $50.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, that's cheap as scotch. No, thank you, sir.
System map. Oh, no, I don't drink cheap scotch. System map.
Oh, okay.
All right, we own 2 more stars. The standard scotch that I generally buy for everyday drinking is a $50 a bottle, full price scotch. Engage.
Frameshift drive
Preparing for jump.
You be nursing that baby then.
I take 4 bottles a year.
Okay.
Your wife put wine in your ham, and I put bourbon in mine.
That would be nice. A bourbon ham?
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
I may have to suggest that to her.
Pineapple juice and bourbon and a little
I'm
bit of
all of
maple
a
syrup.
sudden
Oh my
hungry.
God.
Another gas station. Okay.
Where did we needed these on the way back from out yonder ways, damn it, not now. Oh well.
Yeah. I remember one year they had a 30-year scotch on sale for $100. It's like a $400 scotch. System
That's
map.
reasonable.
We own the star. Okay. Engage.
Frameshift drive
Charging
charging.
FTL.
You know, a Bowmore 30 for $100 is obscenely cheap for a fabulous scotch. But that was one of the specials one year. Was Bowmore 30 for $100? It was like, whoa!
Well, I just like, I told you about putting the bourbon in my ham, and, that's all I used the bourbon for, but I had just a little bit left in the bottle, and I thought, well, by the time I use it again, it'll be good, dried up, but anyway, so I thought, what the hell am I going to put with it? I don't have, no Coke or anything. Pineapple juice. So I thought, well, hell, I ain't never tried it. So I put pineapple juice and bourbon, and it's like, oh, this is okay.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty nice drink.
Yeah.
A good bourbon you can just drink straight. I mean, that's why I buy the better scotches, is because I don't put anything in them.
Oh, okay.
I drink them
Maybe
neat.
that's why I do not like straight scotch. And I'm
Ooh, I
someone
got a
who
Kodak
usually
off of that
drinks their
puppy.
liquor straight.
System
Yeah.
scan complete.
And you have to know your scotches because there are different types.
Yeah.
System map. System map.
Ooh, Terraformable, last one.
Trev MD got the first star and nothing else. And
A4 is terraformable.
well, we'll have to go out to it.
That C1
Mm-hmm.
down there, I got a Kodak off of that puppy.
Nice.
I don't know why. But
Yeah, it's kind of like brandies. Brandies are not all equal.
Nope.
Let's just say.
Well, also it depends, you know, if you like the more peaty scotches or you like the sweeter, drier scotches.
Okay.
And there's a real complete difference. It's like they're not even the same drink. You know, I tend to only like the peatier scotches when they've aged for 20 plus years, because the peat flavor turns into caramel flavoring.
Oh, nice.
The lighter scotches head towards vanilla.
Oh, okay.
So, but you know, the peatier scotches when they're younger taste like burnt cork.
Oh.
Then you know, you really, if it's light peat, that's okay. You know, I like some of the light peat ones because it's just a hint of it. It gives it just a bit of a smoky taste.
But if it's too much, it's like you're a smoker now.
Yeah, you know, a 12-year Lafroig. Oh my God! You know, I mean, I wouldn't drink that. I'd use it for, you know, cleaning solvent.
Yeah, I know. I accidentally bought one of those before, and
Yep.
I used it as a disinfectant.
Now a 12-year Balvenie. Now that's a completely different animal. That's a very delightful drinking scotch. You know, Macallan is a very nice scotch even when it's young. Bowmore is very nice when it's young. Very light. Very easy drinking. 6 pros. Firing away. You know, if you like the lighter scotches, you know, the lighter taste and not so much of the you know, what they call the burnt umber, which is peat. That's, and then you can get scotches that have been finished in secondary casks, which give them additional complexities to their flavor. For instance, you'll get a sherry finished one, which has a very fruity flavor to it. And if you get something that's a moderate peat with a sherry finish, it's really, really nice to drink. The heavy peat you gotta like. You gotta like peat. Engage.
Preparing for war.
that's like Jamaican rum. You ever had any of that stuff? Boy, you can taste the nuts in it. Ooh.
Oh,
Yep.
really? I usually go for the Puerto Rican rum myself.
I recently got, like several years ago now, I had a bottle of Berrien Dark, which is a Barbados rum.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Now, Berrien Dark is a sipping rum. It is meant
Yeah.
not to be mixed. You are supposed to drink it straight.
Yep.
And it is a fabulous drink. It would be a waste to mix it with anything.
My friend brought me back a bottle of Jamaican rum. It's $high rum, and boy, you couldn't put enough Coke in it to get away from the nutty taste.
Really?
Yep, it was strong. It was like 75% alcohol.
Oh, it was uncut. Okay.
Yeah, it was uncut.
Or as they call it in bourbon, cask strength.
Yep.
Cask strength is, I mean, it depends on the cask. Very much depends on the cask what you're going to get. A lot of variability to it. Ooh, hey. Metal rich body.
Where's all these other puppies at?
Yeah, I don't know. They're hiding. There must be another star here somewhere. They're all orbiting. Ah, there it is, the sea star.
Oh, yeah, there we go. I see.
but Berrien Dark, sometimes called Old Berrien. It's very complex in its flavor and quite a delightful hit on the palate. Never mind the fact that it's 43% alcohol, like most hard liquor. System
Yeah. That's standard, really.
Yeah, that's a standard, cut down strength.
Yeah.
Cast strength is cast strength, and they cut it down to 43 to sell it. But I really enjoyed the Berrien Dark. It was a very rich drinking liquor. Nothing good here.
Ready when you are, sir.
And I've never seen it in a store in the United States. I've only picked it up on Barbados, so I don't know if you can get it here or not. System map.
You might be able to order it.
Engage.
What are you going to the system map for?
Drive charging.
Preparing for jump.
I don't know.
You're confusing me.
I lost track of what I was doing.
To be jumping.
Yeah. I was thinking of Berrien Dark.
Yeah.
But I was on a,
He's ready to jump, and all of a sudden you said system map, and I thought, whoa,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
yeah. But we were on a cruise down in the Caribbean, and we stopped over in Barbados, and I did the distillery tour,
Okay.
which is how I found out about Berrien Dark.
System scan complete.
It's
Yeah,
a weird thing to be going on when you're in another country, but hey, to each their own.
What do you mean? I mean, it was one of the better tours that was available in Barbados.
Oh, cool.
System map. And I really enjoyed it. I learned a bit about the distilling process, and then we got to sample some of the rums at the end. And one of the
Part of the tour.
yeah, and I got to sample. You had a choice. You could sample the Berrien Dark, or you could sample a couple of the lesser rums. So I chose.
Okay.
So I chose the Berrien Dark because it was something I'd never had before. Engage.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did. I immediately bought a
Charging
bottle.
FTL.
On that one taste, it sold a bottle. And quite frankly, if I had a chance to buy another bottle, I would, because it is delicious. It drinks very much like a scotch. But it's a completely different flavor. It has a sort of a rich, fruity, sweet flavor. I mean, it's just delicious. Absolutely delicious.
Oh, the binary.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take a right-hand turn rather than a left. Go away from that second star.
Don't blow up now.
No intention of it.
Gas station.
Is it?
Yeah, same here.
System map. We got 4 stars.
Probably
All
hard,
fours.
but it's still a gas station.
Yep. Engage.
Drive charging.
Preparing for war.
You know what's going to happen? We're going to get all these gas stations going out, and then when we're in a hurry to go back, we won't find
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, exactly.
One of these days, I want to go to Scotland and do one of the distillery tours.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I also need to find the town that my family came from.
Oh, okay.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Since I have cousins over there.
Oh, okay.
Don't know any of them, never met any of them, never talked to any of them. But my great-grandfather and his brother came over here, their sister stayed over there.
Oh, okay. At least you know your relatives are over there.
Yep, just have no idea who they are, where they are, or how to find them.
Do you at least know their last names?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
that's
gonna make it
be
tough.
hard. Yep.
So basically,
Another gas station.
basically, I think what I've got to do is I've got to go over there and find the town or the nearest, you know, parish to the town and go through the genealogical records in the parish by hand.
And find
And
your
System
great
scan
grandfather.
complete.
find my great-great-grandfather and his 3 kids and chase and figure out who the daughter got married to and trace that down and then contact them. System map.
Waterworld is terraformable.
Oh, nice. Bertram
And he didn't-
Crest.
And he didn't
He didn't map it. He didn't map it. It's the only thing good here, but that's okay. We'll take the credit. Thank you.
That should be about what? 3, 5, 6, 3?
Somewhere
9
between
million
3 and
times
6.
3? Yeah.
Somewhere between 3 and 6 times 3, so it could be 9 to 18. Somewhere between 9 and 18 mil. Yep.
Okay, slow down.
Interesting thing. My great-grandfather was an accountant, and
Okay.
I have his personal account book that he.
Really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's all written in Scottish shorthand,
Ooh.
not American shorthand. Scottish shorthand,
Yeah,
which is
that's
different.
going to be a hard read if you're not used to it.
I don't even know American shorthand. Never mind Scottish.
Okay.
Shorthand is a very, very specialized skill, regardless of which nationality of it you know. It's basically squiggles.
It's chicken tracks.
Oh, it's worse than chicken tracks. It's squiggles. It's like little tiny worms on the page. You need a real steady hand to write shorthand, and he's got a really nice steady hand. I could tell that from the writings in his account book.
Yeah.
So I know to the month when he arrived in the United States because it changed from pounds or a quid to dollars.
Yeah.
I've no idea how much, but he went from quid to dollars when he got over here.
Ready when you are, sir.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Surface scan complete.
How long ago
Engage.
was this?
1888.
Oh, nice. Okay. Over.
Engage.
That's a lot of money.
Frameshift drive.
Charging
If he came-
FTL.
Remember back then, a pound of silver was literally a pound of.
Yes. Unfortunately, my great-grandfather couldn't invest to save his ass. He lost over $200,000 on the stock market.
You said he was accountant.
Yeah, but he
Because
couldn't pick
wasn't
stock.
that
Well,
good
you
at
gotta
his job.
remember the Great Depression is in between.
Well, that was in the 20s, right?
Yeah, and all of his stocks went to zero.
Fuel scoping.
Mm.
So he went from a very wealthy man to not having very much.
Handling.
Oh no, he still worked as an accountant for a very prestigious
okay.
firm. So I mean,
Oh,
he had money
lovely.
coming in. System map.
Most people in that situation would have the
System,
firm go under too. You end up homeless or something.
Yeah. Well, New York life still exists.
Oh, okay.
Ready when you are, sir.
Engage.
Preparing for jump.
But yeah, if he hadn't gotten soaked completely in the Great Depression, everyone in my family would be quite well-to-do.
Yeah.
But he basically lost it all.
Oh. Ouch.
Eh. My great aunt went through his stock papers, all 200,000 of them,
To see if anything was worth anything yet.
and nothing was worth the paper it was printed on.
Ouch.
I mean,
Except for historical value.
Yeah.
yeah, well,
But even that, not much, because those kind of papers were very common.
yeah, they're basically not worth less than 1/10 of a cent a piece. Not worth the paper
Yeah.
they're printed on. But you know, so whatever.
I guess he didn't invest in things like AT&T because they eventually bounced back.
What?
What's up?
I don't think AT&T was around in 1800s or whatever.
Yeah, it was. No, when he was when the depression happened, they were. AT&T is over 100 years old at this point. Look it up. I believe they were started in 1896 or something. They made telegraph machines mainly back then. That's actually what AT&T stands for. It's
Atlantic
the
Telegraph and
American-
Telegram.
Yep. There you go.
It's Atlantic. It's not American.
Atlanta.
System scan complete.
System map. Anthony, good to see you.
Ooh.
And we've got an Anthony.
Ooh, hello, Anthony.
Oh, that's a terraformable.
Yep, it is.
That one
And
isn't.
it's ours.
And looks like none of those are. Just the one. Okay. He pigeon and pigeon. Atlantic Telecom and Telegraph. Yeah. Or Telegraph and Telecom.
Pigeon and pigeon to the Pony Express. One or two.
No, I believe the Pony Express was owned by the U.S. government.
Yeah.
Why did you go down to 5 seconds? I was in the blue. You should have stayed at 6.
I thought you were asking me that, and I was looking down at my speedometer. What?
I was coming in, it was at a nice 6 seconds, and sitting in the blue, and suddenly it started going 5, 4. Like, stop that! But at least I didn't loop it.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Sydney?
System scan complete.
Another gas station. Get your gas, yeah.
Anthony's in the chat, guys.
Yes, we were
Yeah,
saying
we've
that.
been talking to.
Fuel scoop
Oh, okay.
complete.
System map. We own 2 more stars. And away we go. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for jump.
Hi, Anthony.
Philip's got it to where he can see the YouTube chat, so he can talk to you now, Anthony.
Bye, bye, Miss
Fuel scoop complete.
Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. The good old boys
Fuel scoop complete.
whiskey rye, saying this will be the day I die.
Of course, they were drinking white rye whiskey. Ooh, that's enough to kill anybody.
Especially if that was homemade whiskey.
Moonshine.
Yep.
Little brown jug, I love thee.
Boy, with what I know now, I would be scared as hell to drink moonshine. It
Drank
takes.
my fair share of it.
It's so easy to screw it up and end up with the wrong kind of alcohol.
Yeah. Or worse, make a vodka.
Oh no, there's worse than Rotgut.
System
Oh, really?
scan complete.
Yeah, you can.
Worse
You can.
than drinking turpentine?
You can end up making the wrong kind of alcohol, and it can outright kill you. System map,
Okay.
or make you go blind.
Yep. Blindness was a common thing back then. Due to drinking alcohol, you didn't know what the hell it was.
Uh huh.
It's all ours.
Yeah, let's see if there's anything good here. It's not looking good. I'm all the way out to the end, and there's nothing. All right, away we go.
Mr. Big Time YouTuber.
Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Preparing for war.
He's talking about your YouTube page there, Phil.
Yeah, I haven't put on the stream since, but after fixing something on the elite side today and yesterday.
Well, don't
I'm
forget
going to
you got to
try and
fix
send it
your.
Yeah, I need to fix my YouTube page first.
Yeah, to make sure your videos show up properly.
Yeah, I have no idea why it's not. I have to see
Oh,
what's
I do.
going
You
on
actually
there.
have to set it up.
Oh, okay. It's like when you're first going to stream kind of thing.
You have
Okay.
to set up your page content to include your videos.
Fuel scoop
Oh,
complete.
okay.
And then you have to set the stream, go into the stream for each of the videos and make sure they're properly broadcast on your channel, and then set the default settings in your streaming to make sure that they always end up on the channel by default.
Okay.
System map.
Well, the OBS is set to,
That doesn't matter. It's
send it
it's the streaming settings on the channel. X Ferricinim was the only one who's been here. He got the star. On we go. Engage.
I was waiting for you to pronounce
Schooling
that
FTL
name.
engines and preparing for jump.
X Ferricinim. It's not that hard.
oh, nice. Or terraformable high metal content world. Only 20k light seconds away.
Nice.
Just remember, when you start your YouTube channel, you gotta be
Yep. Well,
set you a
you
time
can't
like
tell
Trace
from
does
my,
and do it, so that everybody knows when to go see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The most important thing is consistency.
Yep. Well, that's
Which
why I
some
have.
YouTubers, for some reason, don't grasp. It's so important to be consistent with your timing.
Which is why I have 8 to 10 p.m. every night as my standard time for a stream.
Yep.
I have other streams at other times randomly, but I have a
But
stream.
your main one's all
my-
at the same time.
Same time, same bat time, same bat channel.
Yep. Sam, I loved Adam West's Batman series.
I'll be quiet.
What? That's a great series.
No, I was talking about what Trace was saying. I was getting ready. He said same bat time, same bat channel, and I was going to say same bat shit. Oh my god.
Well, there ain't a lie in that either.
Bat shit crazy channel.
Yep.
So much for seldom hearing a disparaging word.
Oh, come on. Don't start that. You're not no choir, boy.
Hell no. But I do try and keep it somewhat reasonably work-friendly.
Okay. Cheap.
What?
I wasn't saying the word. I was saying an off-brand of the word.
Okay.
Where is that little puppy? Oh, there. Of course you're behind the star. Thank you.
System map. Eldegard von Rhein. Rhein!
But he only got the first 3.
Well, they're all close in. He probably got that while he was scooping the star just because they were close.
Yeah. I don't see nothing, boss man.
Yeah, I don't have high hopes for this guy. Come on, stop skipping over him. There you go. Gotta check everyone just in case. Nope, no good ones. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Well, we're changing
Preparing for
systems.
jump.
Maybe we'll go back to a good system names, anyways. I'll get your right bands out, sir.
Aha, okay. Prepare to have my eyeballs burned out of my head. All right, gotcha.
It's Class A Blue Star.
Fuel scoping.
21, and we own them.
Fuel scoping complete.
tough part about it when there's no one been here before. I don't know which direction is polar.
Yeah.
Nope, I ended up flat. Ah, crap.
Earth-like world with rings. Now, have you ever seen that?
Whoa, wait. Say that again, Lynn?
Earth-like world with rings.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that was a possibility.
we ran into one of those while bringing the carrier out.
Oh, nice. Screenshot that sucker.
Well, look on YouTube. I'm sure that Mr. Trace will get it.
Okay, let me know when you're going there, Trace.
We'll do so.
Now, that puppy ought to be worth some money.
Unfortunately, whether a planet has rings or not doesn't really factor into the rarity, added money of it, other than just the standard ring bonus. Whatever you get for scanning rings.
System up.
Well, I can tell you what the damn thing's worth. It's worth $3,500,000 just like it is.
Okay. Yeah, it's a
Times
basic for,
3.
Yep, it's a lot of money, but it's just like any Earth, like as far as the game is concerned.
That's the only thing in there, too.
All right, heading out to it.
When I
How
seen
far
that
up
puppy,
is
they
it?
said 2,300.
Yeah, I mean it's a blue white, so that the habitable zone is a ways out. I'm actually kind of well, other than the fact that everything around it's a gas giant. Usually blue whites have a pretty good size habitable zone.
Yeah, they do. Definitely.
When I seen it, I thought, oh, it's Earth-like. And then when I seen the rings, I thought, oh, wow, look at that.
Yep.
And you don't even have to fly far for it.
Nope. There's one terraformable that Darkwing ran into today that I said, nope.
Yeah.
Was it a ways out there?
139,000 light seconds.
Wow.
I found one early this morning. I stepped down for like 30 minutes and to test things, but I was also jumping through systems while I was testing. And I found a single high metal content terraformable 370 light seconds out. I'm like, it's 370,000 light seconds out, and I'm like, nah, I'm not going all out there for one high meta content world.
Ooh, isn't that pretty?
Back. I had to stop sneeze.
Bless you.
That Earth-like looks more like an icy world than Earth.
Got a good decent size polar cap, yeah.
Yeah.
7 probes, alright.
Good looking rings too.
Yeah, pretty nice looking rings, I like that.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely an Earth-like.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
What's in the rings?
He hasn't scanned him yet.
Of course I have.
Just shot a probe at it.
And it didn't give me anything.
Yeah, ain't nothing in
And
there.
nothing in them rings. Yeah.
No. Not even gold.
Nope. Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Charging FTL.
Phew.
Fuel scooping.
5.
5.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And most of them are close.
Wow, that's
Like high
cool
metal.
looking.
No, icy body. Sorry. Yeah, there's a high metal.
System
That's a
scan
cool looking high
System,
metal
yep.
contact, bro.
Ootin' Catney.
Ooh.
Ootin' Catney. Okay, fine. Alright, anything good? Nothing good. On to the next.
Ready when you are, sir.
Engage.
frameshift drive.
Spooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
Next jump is the end of our journey, and I'll have to plot again.
Okie dokie.
You want to still go out straight, or you want to take another detour somewhere?
Oh, we can still go out straight. That's fine.
Okay.
It's all good.
What are you doing? Heading to the outer reaches of the galaxy?
No, we're kind of following along the Orion Arm.
Oh, okay.
System scan complete.
Gas station.
Fuel scooping complete.
I'll pull away and plot again.
System up. And we own it. Alright, while you're plotting, I'm going to take a quick
Pause for the cause.
pause. Yep, be right back.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go make his own water.
What's that address you just put in there, Lynn?
The destination.
Oh, okay.
That way, in case I don't want to show up on the stream one night, he can still have his way.
Oh, okay.
Okie dokie.
I put the address in the YouTube chat if you wanted to mark it.
Oh, okay, now that's fine.
It's 51 jumps, and it only shows 2 that somebody's been in, and it's 0, so I don't know if they just passed through it or what they did.
Actually, maybe I should write it down just in case you have a snowstorm where you can't make it in.
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. That way you have it in case I just decide I'm not showing up. Which I doubt it, but you never know.
Well, it is possible Thursday night or Wednesday night into Thursday that the major storm that's supposed to be hitting the East Coast will take out the power.
Yeah, we're supposed to have it here tomorrow on Tuesday. So that'd be about right. 2 days to you.
It's only
Ready when you are,
been-
sir.
It's only been an
Engage.
overcast over here,
Frameshift
where I am at.
charging.
Well, Wednesday it's supposed to hit the Appalachian Mountains and pull up moisture from the Gulf Stream and just explode. Become a lovely nor'easter, drop 9 inches of snow on me. So we shall see. We shall see.
Fuel scooping.
10.
10, yep.
Fuel scooping complete.
Rare for us to be out of power here for more than a day, but it does occasionally happen.
Oh, you live in a populated area too?
Not only that, I don't live all that far from the substation, so they have to get power to us
Oh.
before.
Before getting power to everyone else.
Yeah.
Yep, got you.
System scan complete.
It's like a bunch of ice
System
balls.
map.
Oh, there's a couple.
Yeah, it's been like a heat wave by me too, Anthony.
Shit, it was 18 degrees here today.
No, thank you. You can keep that.
Never noticed it. I didn't go outside. Ready when you are, sir.
Engage.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, I had
Charging
was the
FDR.
Sam, it's cold outside, and I said, doesn't feel too cold to me.
Not sitting here in the living room.
Yeah. And he said, well, you didn't go outside, and I said, absolutely didn't.
Damn chickens froze to death.
20 years of working out in that stuff, 12, 14 hours a day. No, thank you.
Oh, nice, Anthony.
What did Anthony do now?
He lives on a hospital's power grid, so he rarely
That's
goes
nice.
out of power.
Fuel scooping complete.
Yeah, only problem is hospitals also have a backup generator.
Yeah, exactly.
If it does go out, they
Yeah.
got a way to fix their problem.
Yep. But they still have to fix it in a timely manner. I mean,
Yeah, they kind of get priority.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, here it's like, oh, you're at the end of the line. We'll get there sometime.
I got a backup generator, but it hasn't worked since the first year I got it.
Why?
It won't start. I have it tuned up and tuned up and tuned up.
System scan
It never
complete.
starts. System map. I'm getting tired of it. You know, I spend, you know, a couple $100 a year making sure it's tuned up and ready, and it still doesn't start when I need it.
It's time to buy a new one and a better one.
Well, it's certain.
Something that's made to
gummed up.
take abuse.
Yeah, I'm thinking of getting a, when I get the money, is getting a Tesla Powerwall.
Oh, okay. Nice.
That runs off of natural gas, and since I have gas in the house now,
Yep.
and I don't have to worry about it.
Ready when you are, sir.
System map. I said the wrong thing again. Why? Engage.
Frameshift drive.
Schooling FTL engines and preparing for jump.
I got you figured out now. I just don't push the button until I see it could turn blue up there.
And looks like this is going to be the last system because we're coming up on 10. Unless it's a gas station, in which case we'll go for another one.
Okay. No problem.
Scanning the last of my 4 planets. And I get one more jump.
Fuel scoping.
12. Well, I guess this one will take the 6 minutes remaining and finish us off for the night.
Fuel scoping.
Let's
Yes,
see
sir.
what I get. Jumping. Watch, I get a gas station.
Oh,
Or like only 2 planets.
Earth-like.
Ooh, really?
It does look
Nice.
like one. It definitely is one. Yep.
Ooh. Wow. That's great. 2 Earth-likes in like 10 minutes.
Mm.
Congratulations.
And some high
Wish I
metals.
would have bad luck.
And some high metals.
Only 3 planetoids, and 2 of them look like stars, so let's see what we have here. Oh, wait, it might be a high metal content one, so it might be something worth something.
Come on, Lady Luck. Do-do.
Oh, a nice pink pearl looking one.
Alright. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one.
See if it's
Not that one.
terraformable.
Not that one. Not that one. That's the Earth-like. Not that one. Not just the Earth-like. Okay.
Not terraformable. It's a nice looking world, at least. Reviewing.
And I've seen it get so cold here that the lake freezes up to where you can skate across it, which is kind of unusual. Since we are in the kind of the center of the country.
Now, up here in the northern regions, that's kind of considered normal. Or at
Yep.
least it was until a few years ago when it just got so, you know, warm over the
Yeah.
winters that things just aren't freezing anymore.
Yep. Warm as hell here. And I remember back when I was a kid, it used to be so cold in this area. Not anymore.
Yeah, but
It's turning into a desert where it's warm in the day and only cold at night. So
yes. Springtime.
What's spring? There's only ever two seasons now. It's either cold as hell or hot as hell. It's either. 1 second.
Yeah.
It's either hell has frozen over or it's hot as hell. Those are the two seasons we get.
Boy, that is a bright blue.
What Earth like?
Yep, it is a bright blue.
Let me check this out.
Bluer than robins, eh?
Wow.
Ah,
It almost looks like an aqua, don't it?
Yeah. Like literal aqua color. That's a strange blue. It's almost a shame to probe that because if you probe it, it's going to turn a different color blue.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
and I'll just drop down here so everything goes back to the proper color. Alrighty. So that's basically all I've got time for tonight, since tonight is a work night. We will pick this up again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I'd like to thank everyone who came along for the ride tonight. It was great having you all along. Em, it was great having you in chat. Anthony, same to you. Lynn and Philip, great having you in the wing as usual. That's all for now. This is Trice Majestus signing out.